How to get approved in principle with a mortgage lender. In this video, I will cover that for you. But firstly, my name's Dan and I'm a CeMAP qualified mortgage and protection advisor. I must stress that this is purely for educational purposes and in no way advice, and you must speak to a professional. And I must stress that your house may be repossessed if you do not keep up with the repayments on the mortgage. So with that out of the way, on with the video. So what is an AIP or a DIP certificate? So AIP stands for Approved in Principle, or DIP is Decision in Principle. An AIP or a DIP certificate is effectively the lender saying that they're happy to lend to you based on the information that you've given them is correct. So whether you apply directly to them or you go via a mortgage broker such as myself, as long as that information that you've given is accurate, they're going to lend. Also, subject to a satisfactory valuation on the property that you're securing the mortgage against. So what information do they require? They usually ask for your full name, your date of birth, it's your income, your address history, your credit history, and how much sort of credit you have outstanding, so like loans, credit cards, that sort of thing. So it's imperative that you get this information correct straight away. You cannot afford to just apply to multiple mortgage lenders. It's not a case of throwing mud at the wall until it sticks. Because whilst most lenders these days will do what's called a soft footprint against your credit profile, some will actually do a hard footprint and it can affect your credit score. So make sure you speak to someone like myself or speak to a lender and actually pre-qualify yourself before applying to be approved in principle. So why do you need a DIP certificate or to be approved in principle? For a home owner who's remortgaging, it's primarily just for peace of mind, to be honest, that you're going to get the mortgage. You're going to be able to raise that capital for your new kitchen or the house extension, or to pay off your loans, your credit cards. It's more important when it comes to actually purchasing a property. An estate agent will want to see a DIP certificate to actually know that you're good for the mortgage. You've already spoken to someone and you're not effectively trying to buy a property that you don't qualify for. So to estate agents, a DIP certificate is really important so they can effectively take you seriously. So when do you actually need to get approved in principle? If you're remortgaging, it's before you put in a full mortgage application, because with the full mortgage application, you need to provide your passports, you need to collate 3 months bank statements, sometimes 6 months to 12 months bank statements, and pay slips or accounts if you're self-employed. So before you sort of collate all of that information, you want to know that you're actually going to go via that mortgage lender, because every mortgage lender has different requirements of what information they're going to want to see. So yeah, it kind of just makes sense to get approved in principle first, make sure you're actually going via that lender, and then actually find out what requirements they're going to want to see before you spend the time putting all of that information together. When it comes to buying a house, speak to a lender or someone like myself. What I say to customers really is find out what your actual maximum borrowing is before putting a bid in on a property and before getting approved in principle. Because as I said previously in this video, you don't want to throw mud at the wall until it sticks. So you don't want to be putting offers in on a property for say 200,000. Here's a DIP certificate, Mr. Estate Agent, only to find out that someone else has bid higher than you. So then you want to go up to 210,000. So I then get you approved for 210,000. Here you go, Mr. Estate Agent, here's a DIP certificate for 210,000, only to find out that someone's bid higher than you. You see what I'm getting at? So you want to know really your affordability is, so you know what your maximum budget actually is before you start bidding for that property. Hopefully you found that information useful. If you did, please give me a like. If you didn't, give me a dislike, and then that way I know that I need to bring a bit more quality content to you. Please also subscribe, it helps my channel grow, it helps me bring these videos to you. If you want more information on how much deposit you need to buy a house, please watch this video. And if you need more information on how much it's going to cost to move property, please watch this video.